Hello world, shalom, hola. This is Bible Time Kapsule. I am Citizen, and today is November 17th, 2013. We also read chapter 14 on this day. We're now going to read chapter 15 of the book of Josue. Let's begin then. Chapter 15, Boundaries of Judah. The lot for the clans of the Judahite tribe fell in the extreme south toward the boundary of Edom, the desert of Sin in the Negev. The boundary there ran from the bay that forms the southern end of the Salt Sea, southward below the pass of Akrabim, across through Sin, up to a point south of Kadesh Barn, across Hesron, and up to Adar. From there, looping around Karaka'ah, it crossed to Esimon and then joined the Wadi of Egypt before coming out at the sea. This is your southern boundary. The eastern boundary was the Salt Sea as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary climbed from the bay where the Jordan meets the sea up to Beth Hagla and ran north of Beth Arba up to Ebon Boim Ben Reuben, all hyphenated. Thence it climbed to Dabir, north of Valley of Achor, in the direction of Galgal that faces the pass of Adomim, on the south side of the Wadi. From there it crossed to the waters of En Samis and emerged at En Rogel, climbing again to the valley of Ben Hinnom on the southern flank of the Jebusites, that is, Jerusalem. The boundary rose to the top of the mountain at the northern end of the valley of Raphaim, which bounds the valley of Hinnom on the west. From the top of the mountain it ran to the cities of Mount Ephron and continued to Baalah or Kiriath Jearim. From Baalah, the boundary curved westward to Mount Seir and passed north of the ridge of Mount Jearim, that is, Chesalon. Thence it descended to Beth Samis and ran across Thamah. It then extended along the northern flank of Acharon, continued through Sekrona and across to Mount Baalah, thence to include Jabneel, before it came out to the sea. The western boundary was the Great Sea and its coast. This was the complete boundary of the clans of the Judahites. Next section, Conquest by Caleb. As the Lord had commanded, Josue gave Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a portion among the Judahites, namely Kiriath Arbi. Arbi was the father of Enoch, that is, Hebron. And Caleb drove out from there the three Enosim, descendants of Enoch, Sesai, Ahiman, and Thomai. From there he marched up against the inhabitants of Dabir, which was formerly called Kiriath Sefer. Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksa in marriage to one who attacks Kiriath Sefer and captures it. Othniel, son of Caleb's brother Sinez, captured it, and so Caleb gave him his daughter Aksa in marriage. On the day of her marriage to Othniel, she induced him to ask her father for some land. Then, as she alighted from the ass, Caleb asked her, What is troubling you? She answered, Give me an additional gift. Since you have assigned me to the land in the Negev, give me also pools of water. So he gave her the upper and lower pools. Next section, Cities of Judah. This is the heritage of the clans of the tribe of the Judahites. The cities of the tribe of the Judahites in the extreme southern district toward Edom were Kabisiel, Eder, Jagur, Sina, Dimona, Adada, Tilim, Baaloth, Hasor Hadatha, and Kiriath Hezron, that is Hasor. Amam, Sama, Molada, Hasor Gada, Bersabi, Baziotha, Baala, Im, with two eyes, I-I-M, Isem, Eltholad, Chesil, Horma, Saisileg, Medimina, Sensina, Labaoth, Selhim, and Ayin Remon, a total of 29 cities with their village. In the foothills, Eshtaol, Saraa, Asna, Zanoi, En Ganim, Thafua, Enaim, Jerimoth, Adulam, Soko, Aseka, Saaraim, Adiathim, Gadara, and Gadarothim, 14 cities and their villages. Sanan, Hadassah, Madgal Gad, Delian, Masphah, Jekthel, Lakis, Bakath, Eglon, Chebon, Lihimas, Chethlis, Maxiba, 16 cities and their villages. Lebna, Ether, Asan, Jephthah, Asna, Nesib, Seila, Akzib, and Marisa, Maresa, 9 cities and their villages. Akaron and its towns and villages, from Akaron to the sea, and all the towns that lie alongside of Azotus and their village, Azotus and its towns and villages, Gaza and its towns and villages, as far as the Wadi of Egypt and the coast of the Great Sea. In the mountain region, Samir, Jether, Succoth, Dana, Kiriath, Sena, that is Dabir, Anab, Eshtamo, Anim, Gosen, Holon, and Gilo, 11 cities and their villages. Arab, Ruma, Isan, Janum, Beth Thapfua, Afek, Humta, Kiriath Arden, that is, again, Hebron, and Seor, 9 cities and their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Jeddah, Jesrael, Jek, Daam, Zanoi, Akaim, Gabaa, and Thamna, 10 cities and their villages. Halhu, Beth Sur, Gidor, Mareth, Beth Anoth, and Elfekon, 6 cities and their villages. Thexusui, Ephrathah, that is Bethlehem, Ephrathah, Fogor, Etam, Kulom, Tatam, Sores, Karim, Galim, Bether, and Manocho, 11 cities and their villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jarim, and Araba, 2 cities and their villages. In the desert, Beth Araba, Madin, Sakacha, Sachacha, Sakacha, Nebsan, Ir Hamelah, Ir hyphen Hamelah, Hamelah, and Engadi, 6 cities and their villages. But the Jebusites who lived in Jerusalem and the Judahites could not drive. Let me read that over again, because this is in brackets. But the Jebusites who lived in Jerusalem, the Judahites could not drive out. So the Jebusites dwell in Jerusalem beside the Judahites to the present day. That's the end of chapter 15. A little tongue twisty of Josue. This is Bible Time Capsule. I'm Citizen. Peace. I'm out.